We got there at 8:54. Literally flew. The South Tower, though it had been hit second, went down first. I looked up and I see it. I'm not going to outrun this.
On September 11th, 2001, New York Police Lieutenant Terry Tobin worked for the NYPD press office. Her job? Handle the media.
I get blown out of my shoes, and I feel blood going down the back of my neck. There is this chunk of cement.
She was beneath the Twin Towers when they collapsed.
If I didn't have the helmet on, my head would have been decapitated. The glass went through my back but didn't puncture my lung. At that moment, I said, this is it. We're all going to die on the street. All you heard was people screaming. So I grabbed someone's hand and said, I'm with the NYPD. I'm not going to let go. My name is Teresa Tobin. I am a deputy inspector in the NYPD. Hey.
Terry is just one of the extraordinary women who came to the rescue that day. Featured in this 2002 book, Women at Ground Zero.
Little boys and girls should have these women as their role models. People want to say that we're a part of the brotherhood. We're not. You know, we're sisters, we're women. It's going to be 1,776 feet high. It'll be taller than the original Twin Towers.
Today, 6 of these women of Ground Zero tell the story of the past decade of rebuilding, recovering, and restoring hope.
It's just something that you'll never forget. We saw the worst of human beings on this planet. I also think that we saw the best. And I think some remarkable things have occurred as a result of 9/11.
Eddie. Deputy Inspector Terry Tobin is the commander of the New York Police Department's Office of Personnel. Do you ever have regrets about being a first responder on 9/11?
I have not one regret.
Ever? With the injuries that you suffered?
No, not at all. Not at all. I was doing what I was meant to do, and to this day I am convinced that I'm doing exactly as I'm meant to be doing at this point in my life.
Women have been a part of the New York Police Department for nearly a century. Yet they're just 17% of the force, 15% nationwide.
Well, I came on the police department in 1983, and I think at that point we were only 6% of the department. But I come from a law enforcement family. My dad was a NYPD officer, and I'm one of 5, and 4 out of the 5 of us followed in his footsteps.
Regina Wilson is the only woman in her firehouse, nearly 30 years after women won the right to be New York firefighters.
I came in 99, so it happened in 2001. So I think I got a full understanding of what it means to be the first person on the scene.
Why would you want a job that is so dangerous and so risky?
It's just the nature of serving and the nature of helping people and seeing that people are safe. I'll just put 15-15.
Terry believes the small numbers are why women don't get more recognition for their roles on September 11th. There were female firefighters.
Right.
Police officers.
Right.
EMS.
Correct.
There were female carpenters. I don't think that there was any task that was performed down there by men that was not performed by women.
Terry believes women can still make their mark. Her role is reviving a department that lost 23 officers on September 11th. Nearly 100 more retired due to post-traumatic stress.
It has a significant impact in the terms of how we respond.
40% of the department is new since 9/11.
There's a whole series of training that didn't exist, say, when I came, on the job. We do counterterrorism training. As an executive, I get briefed on worldwide events. So it is different. It is actually how to respond. Our equipment has changed to reflect all of that as well.
In what way?
Well, we now have a mask that we can put on, an escape hood. We all have counterterrorism bags.
Terry is, as I say, emblematic of that spirit, that can-do spirit.
The police department rebuilt its command center after 9/11 and started a special counter-terrorism team.
So you can control the cameras, meaning you can go wider, you can move them.
Cameras, you can move.
Police Commissioner Ray Kelly.
The world's become a much smaller place. Certainly, it's a dangerous place. We recognize that. But we're communicating now much more effectively. We all realize that we're in this together.
It took a long time for people to come around hopeful, to be hopeful again. So many people that have taken the vulnerability and their feelings from 9/11 and done remarkable acts of heroism in everyday life.
Terry won a Medal of Valor for her work on 9/11, then devoted herself to a decade of restoring hope, like many of the women of Ground Zero. Regina Wilson has devoted her decade to another mission.
My job is different every day. We work 2 days a week, 8 days a month. It's a good job.
She's convincing more women to join New York's bravest, even if it means risking their lives. This is not an easy job,
Right.
and it's a scary job, and it's a job where you could die on the job.
Right.
Why is it something that you fought and you